Welcome to Neutron Nomad. It was a quiet evening in New York. Peter Parker was swinging through the city, enjoying a rare moment of peace. But then, the sky cracked literally. A strange mirror-like ripple split the clouds above, flashing with purple lightning. Before Peter could react, a second Spider-Man shot out of the rift and crashed into him mid-air. They tumbled onto a rooftop. This new Spider-Man looked just like Peter, but his suit was darker, sleeker, and his eyes glowed red. "You shouldn't be here," the Mirror Spidey growled. "They're coming for you." Then he vanished in a puff of smoke. The next morning, Peter was plagued by strange visions. He kept seeing himself doing things he never did, fighting the Avengers, teaming up with Venom, even ruling Oscorp. Doctor Strange arrived, unannounced. That wasn't just a ripple in the sky. The Mirrorverse is collapsing into our dimension. Apparently, every decision Peter had ever made had created alternate versions of himself, some good, some monstrous. The multiverse was leaking, and something or someone was hunting Spider-Men across realities. The Mirrorverse sent its assassin, the Weaver, a six-armed spider creature with the knowledge of every Peter Parker across time. He had already destroyed 47 versions of Spider-Man. Now, he was here for the original. Peter teamed up with Gwen Stacy Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, and Noir Spider-Man. Together, they formed a team. They used Stranger's portal tech to go into the Mirrorverse, where cities were upside down, people had no reflections, and Oscorp ruled the world. There, Peter met Mirror Parker, who was everything he feared he could become: cold, ruthless, and powerful. Mirror Parker offered him a deal. "Join me, and we can fix every universe. But if you refuse, you'll die along with them." Peter refused. With great power comes great responsibility. The final battle was epic. Webs, lightning, and magic clashed in the mirrored skyline. The Weaver absorbed the powers of every fallen Spider-Man, becoming a godlike being. Peter unlocked a new ability, Web of Fate, allowing him to connect all versions of himself mentally. With the strength of every Peter Parker across the multiverse, he wove a massive golden web, trapping the Weaver in time itself. But it came at a cost. Peter lost his ability to use the multiverse. The web was sealed forever. Epilogue: the city watches back in New York. Things went back to normal. But Peter knew somewhere, in a mirrored world, another version of him might rise. He looked in the window of a building and smiled at his reflection. "I'm not perfect, but I'm me, and that's enough." The story ends with him swinging into the golden sunset, his suit torn, but his heart stronger than ever. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Spider-Man, with a story that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. In the heart of New York City, a mysterious mirror-like rift suddenly opens up in the sky. It's a portal to another dimension, an alternate reality known as the Mirrorverse. Out steps a dark version of Spider-Man. His costume is a sinister black, and he has a haunted look in his eyes. He warns Peter about a terrible fate that awaits him if he doesn't stop whatever he is doing. But Peter, confused and intrigued, ignores this strange visitor and goes about his day. However, as the day progresses, Peter starts having strange visions. He sees glimpses of other Spider-Men, each different from him yet strangely familiar. And just when he's about to figure out what's going on, Doctor Strange appears. He explains that the Mirrorverse is merging with their world, and the only way to stop it is to go into the Mirrorverse. Peter, along with Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Man Noir, enters the Mirrorverse through the portal. They soon find themselves face to face with a terrifying creature, a six-armed spider demon. This creature is the villain of our story, the Weaver. He's been hunting down and absorbing the powers of Spider-Men from across the multiverse, having already absorbed the powers of 47 Spider-Men. With each absorption, he grows stronger, and his goal is to destroy every Spider-Man and become the ultimate Spider. Our heroes are in grave danger. As they try to regroup, Peter runs into an alternate version of himself. This Spider-Man is everything Peter isn't: confident, ruthless, and powerful. He introduces himself as Mirror Parker. Mirror Parker offers Peter a chance to join him, to fix the multiverse by joining forces and taking control. But Peter refuses. He doesn't want to be like Mirror Parker, even if it means saving the multiverse. Meanwhile, the Weaver is getting ready to strike. He taunts the Spider-Men, reveling in his soon-to-be godlike powers. As he prepares to absorb the last Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir makes a heroic sacrifice, giving Peter a chance to save everyone. In a final showdown, Peter faces off against Mirror Parker. It's a battle of good versus evil, light versus darkness. In the end, Peter emerges victorious, defeating Mirror Parker and sealing him away in the mirror dimension. With the help of the other Spider-Men, they manage to weaken the Weaver. Using all their combined strength, they pulled the Weaver into the collapsing portal, trapping him in time with a golden web. As the multiverse stabilizes, the portal closes, leaving Peter and the others on the New York rooftop. The Spider-Men from other dimensions say their goodbyes, disappearing into the now closed portal. Before leaving, Spider-Man gives Peter a final piece of advice: accept yourself for who you are, flaws and all. The story ends with Peter returning to his daily life in New York City. Though he no longer has access to the multiverse, he's a stronger Spider-Man because of his experience. We see him swinging through the city, a symbol of hope, courage, and quiet responsibility. So there you have it, the amazing story of Spider-Man. If you love stories about Spider-Man, stay tuned for more.